continue the bad blood or all the negativity that goes along with it. It's our choice.
That's true, but what's the context?
So the context is this. It breaks down as 1985, June 15th. My mom has a child. Now, you know, there's been some rumors going on that my mom wasn't loyal, and we should go get, you know, other paternity tests done with the fact of the matter is, who is Clay's dad? Where did all this greatness come from? You know, like, that's kind of like the context of where I'm at. Is what I'm dealing with is I'm raising a daughter without a grandfather. I'm having to answer questions. Where's my family? And you know, growing up as a kid, you know, you're just supposed to be the statistic, you're supposed to deal with that, and that's understandable. When you have a child, you have to then render that message, and a child doesn't understand what being a statistic is. So this is for every child out there that ain't got no dad. It's not about, you know, oh, you weren't there for my father, for me as a child. It's not about what you did to me. I'm not a selfish person.
I understand where you're coming from, but you know, I understand a lot where you're coming from, actually. But you know, because I've been kind of in like your shoes a little bit, but not. I know what it's like, but then I don't know what it's like. You know what I mean? And
just don't. I don't mean to interrupt you. Just on the context, because you said, what is the context? And I know he's a lawyer. No, right? Am I correct? Okay,
You are so correct.
So in the sense of it, I went and my mom has paperwork. You know what I mean? Where he did a paternity test, and I've been talking in talks with his mother. You know what I mean? And she told me the truth, the documented truth, that there was a conversation, and he came home with the paternity test, and he was at that point married to another woman. So that would then there break that relationship up if I was conceived under wedlock. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So he's been hiding this from the entire world so that his wife doesn't know the truth. It's like you killing a child to an entire family, and that child living on to tell a story.
He pretended like you never happened, and
exactly
to live a normal life.
And it's okay, because like I said, it's not about me. It's not about me being selfish. This is about.
I have so much to bring to what's going on with you, like on my side as a woman.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
So because he asked for context. So the context is, it's not about me being selfish. It's not about me just, you know, lashing out and being a mad person. Oh, you weren't there for me. I'm a statistic. That's what I was told. So I'm going to wear that statistic, and I'm going to wear it proudly for all the independent fathers that are raising children, for all the independent mothers that are raising children, and for all the children that are going through this life without no dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was talking to my brother, my father's brother today. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in contact with his mother, and you know, his mother came straight out of her mouth and said, you know, he came to me and he told me that he had a child, and if this information was found out, that his family would be against it. Now I have brothers, have sisters.
Those hinds, those people kept secrets for life.
So what happens is now you have a man that's living a whole second of the life, who had a child, and I'm not gonna say her name. Respect my family, because they're still my family, and I would never disrespect my family. He had a child with another woman, came back and had my brother with my mother, left my mother, went back and had another child, came back, had me, and left and went and had 2 more children with this other woman. So he was playing 2 different lives. And his family, his brother, his mother, people watching, like, they gonna see this shit. I told him, I said, listen, before I get on this radio and I snap, and I tell him, yo, I'm snapping, yo, tell his mom to call me, yo, because I want to talk to her. And I spoke to her. Shout out Grandma Ali, shout out the whole Orlando, Florida, shout out my whole family tree on that side. That's like, you know what he's done is wrong.
It is wrong.
And we love you. We want you to come to Orlando. We want you to come see us. Don't ever think that what they saying online is truthful.
You want to give him a chance to be part of a family, because you want a family.
Well, that's the thing. I want a family from my daughter so that she can understand what family is. You know what I mean? I want to give my daughter something that I personally didn't have myself. And that's really the fight for it. But the thing is his family has reached out, and he's burnt those bridges. So there's no discussion.
I know what you mean.
My thing is this, Star.
You want your daughter to be taken care of if you're not here tomorrow.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, how many grandfathers out there are out there with
didn't do it for me.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Children
do it for
that
your
are,
daughter, my granddaughter.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. It's like, that's what you're missing out on, bro. You ain't missing out on me. You missing out on all this greatness. All these DJs telling me I'm a legend. All these people wanting to get involved in my life and the Go Live challenge and just everything I'm doing. You missing out on being somebody's Pops, who's a legend. Like, let's be real. There's nobody in hip hop history that put out this much amount of content, a much amount of music videos to back it. And the world record is not something that we're talking about. We're talking on why a man didn't choose to be a father of a child. And it's okay. It's okay. But the thing that is not okay is my daughter having to sit there and ask, you know, is that my cousin? Are those my cousins? And my cousin's going down and we're in Orlando and they're accepting them and they're having, you know, holidays together and stuff. But the man that created me and gave me life and all of this greatness that I'm appreciated to him. Like, I'm not going to disrespect him. I appreciate life, bro. And I appreciate you giving me life. But what you can't do now is you can't be a part of this greatness. You can sit and be a spectator because you chose that.
Have you ever thought this? And we're going to be straight up. Because it is. He's not a good man. And he's not a good man.
You can't
make him
rewire him. Yeah.
You know what's crazy is I talked to his mother. This is the fucked up situation because people are like, oh well, do you have like the testing and this and that? Like, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I bought it. I bought some of those. You know what I'm saying? The legal docket number. So if he ever wants,
not going to talk.
No.
I want to read it, but I want to read it after we play the song.
It's not even because I'm not going to open these folders. I want to let people know that I petitioned to the courts and I'm putting this on camera. My mom's got paperwork of the docket numbers that you went to court with. This is all going to be in my movie that we're going to be signing over to Netflix and Lionsgate Films. And I'm going to ask them to look through these documents and make a full movie out of this. Like, my whole life is going to be based off a true story. So people that are going through these same situations and these same things can see that this is all based off a true story. So this is the thing. It wasn't about me coming here and slandering my family because I told my grandmother, Grandma, when they give me the chance to get on radio, I'm not going to denounce our name. I love you, and I wanted to get on the radio and tell her that I love her as a grandson, and I appreciate you coming to me and saying, apologizing for what your son did, because my grandmother, she loves the shit out of my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, she loves the shit out of my daughter's, my uncle, his brothers, all of their family. They accept me, and they're like, we know the truth.
His family. His
family. So at any given time of the second of the day that he pick up the phone and be like, let's see if it's true. I'll go to my grandmother's house. I'll get her a nice new edge up, a nice new haircut. I'll take some of that hair and I'll go down to the paternity test place and we can do it all over again. Not saying that I don't already have the proof in my book bag, but if you need more proof, because, you know, when you get up in the morning, like my uncle said, you get up in the morning and you just wash DNA off. You know what I'm saying? It just comes right off of you. So if he thinks that DNA changes 20 some odd years later, let's match that DNA with what happened the first time you did it. I can cotton swab grandma's mouth and I cotton swab mine, get some hair follicles, and we can do this. I'll make this alive. This can be public because I already know the answers. But he don't want to do that. He don't want to come out of hiding. Everybody's like, yo, Clay, you're hiding, you're hiding, you're hiding. Ain't nobody hiding. I'm out here.
They think that the DNA wasn't real that time.
Because my dad and my grandmother will contest to this. It'll be on one of the next up and coming albums because I'm gonna have my grandmother talking on the albums that he came to her in secret and said, please keep this secret away from my family, that I'm lying to my whole entire family about having a son. Because if that was found out, his then their wife at that time would have left him.
Does he deny your other siblings?
He does not deny my brother Raymond. Raymond says is his. So at any given second of the day, say if I go and I test my brother Raymond
to see if you're
how you want to do it. So how do you want to do it? So, my brother, my grandmother, your mother, how you want to do it? So you know what I'm saying? Like, DNA don't lie. You can't wash DNA off. Am I right?
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You said the brother from your same mom.
Yeah, my brother Raymond.
But not you.
Yeah, he used to come to the house, pick up my brother Raymond, and leave me at the window watching him ride off, bro. I shit you not. And then I get this big slander online that came in contact of why this happened. Because my grandmother's like, why are all these people talking about this?
Can we put all that in context now? Because you were telling me right up.
Yeah, we can put it all in context. So
go ahead.
So what happens is, a few months earlier, prior to the situation, my sister gets online, and this is the sister I have, half sister via his daughter. So I had gotten online. I had said something about her cancer, and she got offended, and I told her that I apologize. As a man, I apologize for that shit. If it hurt you, I apologize as a man, because I'm a man, and a man first to tell you that he apologized for what he's done wrong. So she felt as if you're using my my cancer situation is clickbait or something like that. No, what I did was I took off to California and I made a medical marijuana medicinal gummy bear to cure kids' cancer so they have epileptic seizures so they don't got to smoke weed. And this is all backed by the Pop Brothers at Law that I went on their talk show and I talked about the sour bot gummy bear that I was making to cure cancer. So little did she know, as she's getting on her and she just blasting me with all this bullshit, I'm in cancer trying to save her life and trying to find a gummy bear or a cure for what her cancer is. You know what I'm saying? So this shit fucked up all the way around. And I wasn't going to talk about none of this. This is all going to be about the world record. You know what I'm saying? There's something really positive. But everybody somebody bought this negative light. So I want to talk about it. I want to talk about how my dad decided he didn't want to be no father. And I want to talk about how they said I'm a statistic. You're right. I am a statistic. And I wear that badge proudly. I get on stage every night and I tell them kids without their dads, without their moms, that you can still do this shit.
I see your fuel. You know what I mean? I see your fuel in you about what you're doing and everything. But, you know, you gotta be able, like, that was distasteful. I do not participate in degrading any person on social media.
You know,
I always turn up, but I never say anything negative about anybody.
You know, it's crazy.
It doesn't matter to me.
You know what's crazy is that the person that it got to were you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got to a few people in Tampa because they reached out. My family chose to reach out and grab a bunch of people and say, I'm not gonna do this till I got the clout, and all the clout's on me. You know what I'm saying? So look at me now. I'm waiting till all his followers get in so I can talk my shit. But those followers that you were going to and you were talking to, they know me. They know my heart. It serves the general. It's Star Shear. You know what I'm saying? It's people that know Clay, that don't know this mantra of this person you're portraying. This person that you're portraying of who Clay is, sometimes they already know who Clay is.
Sometimes it's difficult for people to accept the truth because the truth is like, they lied to me and they'll like defend a lie.
Well, that's the thing.
You know what I mean?
And that's the thing. You have to understand their father told them that I was not their biologically.
And he poisoned them.
So, and this is the thing. I look exactly like my siblings.
And I know that you meant well when you talked about her cancer. Yeah. In the music industry, that's the outlet we use to express things that are in our minds that don't let us be okay.
And let me throw that out there.
Everybody does it.
Let me throw that out there. I don't care what this bad blood started between me and my sister. I love my sister Stephanie to the end of me. I love her with all my heart, and he can't say shit to me. Even if it came out to be, oh, yo, you're not the father. I still love my sister. You know what I'm saying?
And let's work together. It's the holidays, and it's bad to be in not a good standing.
So in essence of this all, how it came about, or the ending of it, how I wrote it off was, I contacted my brother, which is his son.
With your mother?
No, with his other wife. So I contacted my brother Michael and his wife Lulu, and I just said, listen, you guys got babies. I wasn't in your life, and I apologized to my brother, like, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I apologize I wasn't in your life. You know, I had no doings in that. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, look, bro, we got kids now, and, like, what we can at least do is erase what our past was and what our parents did. But I want my daughter to be in your child's life. You know what I'm saying?
Because we're cousins.
You hear me? Mm-hmm. So, and it's just like, it's just, bro, DNA don't lie, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't wash that shit off.
Let me ask you a question. If your biological dad comes to you and says, I long time fucked up, man, I want to make things right, you gonna trust that?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Get out my head, Richard.
I'm be honest with you, man. I'm keeping 400 with you.
I thought about it too.
So and to be real with you, you know, as a man, for my daughter, I've grown. You know. So yeah, I would do it just for solely for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta realize this. My dad, he a DJ.
That's where you get the music from, bro.
You feel me? He a DJ, and I ain't never known this dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not.
I mean, would you know if he was doing it just to please you or because it came from his heart?
And that's the thing. You know, I don't know. I haven't talked to him. The only pictures I got of him is he's on the DJ set that he was locked up.
This is as a mother.
Period.
This is as a mother how I view this situation. I see this as a mother. I have one boy, one son.
Yeah.
that's a boy. You know what I mean? I have girls, but he's my only boy.
By coincidence, yeah.
But
he's
a softie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he will believe anything his dad would say, and his dad is a bad man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know it. And his dad's doesn't front about it. But when he talks to my son, he lies to him to make him feel better. And I don't like it.
And that's what I'm scared of. Because
like, you're a liar.
Yeah.
And I take care of everything on my son.
And that's the scary part, because now I have to take that chance on, will you do that to my daughter? Because you got to understand something, who my daughter is. Millie she ain't about them games. She's on the next album talking to you directly. And I was gonna put what she said on the radio tonight on these songs, but I was just like, you know what, this is for my fan base, it's not for the radio. But like, even what she said, like, she don't trust you.
Hey, Clay,
you know what I mean?
The greatest predictor of future behavior is past behavior. Yeah. So when you look at this dude that could be your dad,
yeah,
right? If he comes to you and he says he wants to own up and like make this right,
yeah,
that's a moment. It's not a
forever thing. Yeah, of course, because you can't take back time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing, and like I say, it's not about me. It was never about me and how my emotions were. I'm a broken kid, and you know I ain't got no dad, and I'm sad, crying in the back room. Like, my mom, I tell you, I ain't never cried about this shit. I just told my mom, I'm sorry he disrespected you. I'm sorry you weren't in my brother's life to teach him that, yo, you know what I'm saying, to be a father figure in his life. You know what I mean? And my brother now, you know what I'm saying, God bless him, you know what I'm saying? He grown up and he's living his life.
But somehow you were able to make
it through.
You know, you're blessed still, because you were still able to, since you were seeking a father figure, you learned from everybody that was father figure like and became who you are.
Shout out to
you looked at people that were in big spots and you were like, that's what my father would be like if I had a dad.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I looked
and then look at, because you've accomplished a lot in so little time. Like, how old are you?
I'm 34.
You're 34 years old, and all that music, that's a lot.
People, and that's the thing, like, this takes nothing away from, you know what I'm saying, this world record that I really want to talk about. I just wanted to address the issues and the task at hand, but to let people know that I'm not playing anymore.
Can we hear the song Demons?
Oh, so you were playing before?
Well, yeah. You know what's crazy? I was playing when the clay-huete tapes dropped, when the Solar tapes dropped. I'm out front. I was in my studio, you know what I'm saying, smoking, thinking I was a super rapper. I'm not trying to be the super rapper. I'm just letting y'all know I'm the most consistent. And y'all can't fuck with me when it comes to this rap shit. And I say it. Get up in that booth and do what the fuck I did, and we'll talk. And I'm okay with saying that I believe in myself, and yes, I'm a legend. I'm gonna say it my damn self. I don't need nobody to co-sign me and what the fuck I've done. I'm a legend.
And you're traveling all over the place. I've been watching you.
I'm doing the work that you have to do. You know, people are asking questions. People are like, yo, why I just saw you at Pegasus Lounge, but you're in Oregon now? Or why are you over here and you over there now? It's just because I've been grinding. And just because you see what has been seen prior to this, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, I don't know where the fuck he was when I hit him up and I said, yo, Clay, I want you to be on the show on Saturday. And he goes, I will be there soon. I'm going to hop on this plane. And I said, damn, you living like that?
He got them frequent flyer miles.
I got a few homies with Cessnas. So if I need to take a trip and I need to get to a destination,
let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck you, man. Why don't you take me?
She's got kids. I'm straight.
Is there a prize for one of us? No, you hardly ever.
Can I go?
Yeah, you know what's crazy is like we're.
What are you gonna take though? Say the truth. What are you gonna take? Me or
take me?
Or sir?
I'm the wild card here. Take me.
What are you
I'm gonna take a lawyer because if anything happened, we good.
Losers! You guys are losers.
Keep it real,
Keep it real.
You got one show. I got 12.
Who are you gonna take, baby?
I'm gonna take all three of y'all. Fuck this. They ain't gonna do me like that live on air.
Wait, now raise your right hand, motherfucker.
Raise your fucking right hand.
And the court of clay, I gotta bring all three of them when it go down.
Nah, don't bring her. No.
You want to bring me?
Don't bring sand to a beach.
Oh, but I bring the spenders.
What?
Yeah, so
The spenders come to the spots that I attend.
What?
You know, like I just
spenders.
The spenders.
The spenders. The
Okay.
guy. The
Shout
guy.
out to McLeod.
Spend money,
Julie Bobble, you know, all the fans listening. There's so many fans listening and tuned in while we on these radio stations. I just wanted to get to the radio station and actually talk about what did happen, and just shout out to my grandmother, shout out to my mother. You know what I'm saying? Because all the mothers worldwide raising a kid, man, I salute all the mothers out there that did it on their own. You know what I'm saying? That shit's hard work. And for anybody to joke around and play, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, dads really don't understand what it takes to be a father until you got to do it on your own. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard. It's hard work. That hard work is not something to be played with. You know, so it's not more or less for me. It's for the statistic that I was told to wear as a badge. You're a statistic. Be it. So I'm gonna stand 10 toes in the paint and let them know I'm a statistic. I ain't got no dad, and there's millions of kids out there just like me. And I took that statistic and I got on the field like Michael Jordan and I balled out. You know what I'm saying? I use that as my motivation.
You know, as a mom, it's very difficult to deal with a single. Like, I have a son that I have to make it like a scholar and a gentleman. And I'm doing a pretty good job. He opens doors. He carries bags. He's very thoughtful. You know, he's very respectful. He likes girls with big butts because I'm letting him.
And I cannot lie.
Listen, I let him be.
cannot
I let him be a boy.
Already though?
He's 11 years old.
Whoa.
So I'm a mom and a dad. Like,
Can
I
you
have
check out
dad
to see
talk
whether
for
or not
me.
he has penthouse under his bed?
Listen, I don't want to know
Oh,
if he
yes, you
jerks
do.
off.
I don't think he's
Have you
there
found
yet.
Have you found a
We're
ruler?
straight off
Yeah.
course for a little bit. We're gonna be back.
Nah, he's not there yet.
I love y'all guys, man.
Give it a couple of
Keep
years.
tuning in, man. You know what time it is.
Hey, by the way, Clay, you don't know me, but I raised 4 on my own.
Yeah, bro.
Hell no.
That's
This young lady here is raising one.
I'm gonna raise my son on a low sodium
appreciate that.
diet.
That's hard work.
Don't fucking matter. And they got access to
hard
what
work.
we didn't have access to.
To porn?
Yeah,
Let
he
me
don't
tell
need
you
no
a story.
magazines now. He got
Let me
the
tell
phone.
you a
That's
story. Let me tell you a porn
I
story.
just gave my age away there.
When my
Getting
son
on.
was 6, they used to have tablets and stuff like that. And I was in a relationship at the time, and his son
No.
was
Get out of here.
No, you were not.
I was actually in a relationship once,
Fuck out of here.
I don't believe it.
Dear Jesus.
No way.
and we lived together. I was capable of that. Yes, be shocked.
I don't
Who gives a
believe
fuck?
I don't.
I did.
Yeah, no, let's definitely get into demons, yo.
Is yours though?
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
the
Let's
same address.
let's
Because
definitely-
the house is under her name.
definitely get into demons because I
Yeah,
told my
please.
grandmother.
Please,
Wait.
before you do that,
Yeah,
I heard, me and Gino on a whim went out to Pegasus. We used to go out there all the time.
yeah.
Nate, the network room, we didn't get a chance to go out there. On a whim, Gino came out and he was like, yo, let's hit Peg.
Yeah.
We went to Peg. I didn't know you was even going to be there.
Yeah,
So I walk in, and this was the funny part. I walk in, didn't even see you.
yeah,
And I went to the bar, and Gino was like, yo, you see Clay? I said, Clay's here?
yeah.
And by that time, I saw you get on stage. I was like, yo, I hope he don't feel like upset that I didn't see his ass.
No, you good.
Bro, because when we get in there, bro, it's hard to see. You go from outside light to now you
Yeah,
can't
nah,
see
bro,
nothing.
you good.
Bruh, he did this song, and I was, as soon as he get off the stage, I said, I need that song.
Talk to him.
He still ain't sent it.
So check me out.
No, but I know. I know.
So demons. So the demon song that he's talking about was a record that I went and further. That's
Yeah,
Demon
you gotta
2.0.
upgrade every time.
So there's Demons 1 that started this whole, and then the Demons record that you heard
Yeah.
was kind of 2.0. You
That shit
understand?
was so official.
That's 2.0. That's coming. The Demons one that already dropped
Now,
is
is it on the same beat?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
So 2 is like
Yeah.
nothing like, okay.
2 is a whole nother. 2 is a story to the
Y'all
first
know,
one.
man. I heard this song and bing. I'm like, yo, what is, I need that. Send that ASAP.
Yeah, Demons. But yeah, now so the first one. Shout out to Orlando. Shout out to Matteo. Shout out to Brandon and Alex. Rosa, Jasmine. You know what I'm saying? Jasmine got a new baby on the way. It's for my family, man. I created the Demons record. Also we got another one on there called We All Strong. I want to get it to play maybe all 3 of those joints if you don't mind. But the Demons record is something I did a video for in California atop the Hollywood sign. And it's just about, my pop's not doing what he's supposed to. Me telling his mother, like, listen, I know I'm pissing people off with what I say, but they say if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing nothing right. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I love my family and what he's done is wrong. And if I don't speak up for myself, you know what I'm saying?
Did you expect the backlash of this song?
I didn't expect the backlash of the song to come from my family. I expected it to come from him. You know, I would have respected if he'd came to me and be like, "Yo, take that song down."
When you heard the backlash of the song, were you mind blown about how much was stirred up?
Huh? That's a good lead. We should hear it.
I'm talking to plug it back in because right now it's telling me I need to format it before I can play it.
Okay, it's out.
I'm not formatting anything.
If you format it, it's done.
Exactly. So I think that's right.
Yeah, if you can play, you can down. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, clay-huete demons.
Send me the link right now.
Yep, got you.
Off the phone.
Got you.
Okay, so
send me the link.
Give that back to him because it's not going to let me.
Phone number 3, man.
Yeah. I just want to say that me and Clay were fighting on the phone today. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Can somebody hand him their phone? Because I'm recording with 2 phones. My third one just died. It's clay-huete demons on YouTube.
Okay.
So anybody we're gonna drop that video too.
Right
clay-huete demons. We're gonna drop that.
Clay-huete, do you want to drink?
I do want to drink, but I don't drink alcohol. And my phone is currently holding up one of the cameras. So shout out to the phone guy. Yeah, that new Sun Kiss, whatever this is.
Wow, I don't drink alcohol.
No, I don't drink alcohol at all. No, because my uncle, he was an alcoholic, and he was kind of like my dad.
That shit popped right up as soon as I typed in your name.
Yeah, dope. So yeah, he was my Uncle Tony, rest in peace, Pitbull. But he taught me never to be a drinker because, like, you know what I'm saying, like, we'd have conversations when he was drunk, and he would just teach me, like, you know what I'm saying, like, listen,
the 6-minute joint.
Yeah, so that's the actual So on the video, on the visual, you will see. I don't know if you can you put that so that they can see it?
Not yet.
Okay.
I got new stuff coming.
Okay, got you. So even if you share it on the wall so that they can see the video, but when you play the video, that shows the video of rest in peace Pitbull, because that's really who it's about. My uncle who died of cancer started this off. You know what I'm saying? And Pitbull taught me how to respect women, how to be a good dad. You know what I'm saying? All the things that a fundamental father should teach you to do. Pitt taught me. So in the video, you'll see me praying over Pitt as he passes away. On film, in the video, you'll see a glimpse of his cancer, and then the demon song will start to play. But
is there any way we can see this video?
This is all based off a true story.
Like on the air?
Like while we're live?
Yeah, like in one of those little boxes.
No.
Okay, now we know when we need to work on.
There's no soon.
Yeah. Because I mean, I normally you can send it to mp3.com so you can just get the mp3 of it. But you know, that's all. I don't know how you're gonna do that, but it's up to you. How you gonna play it at the same time, simultaneously, and watch it. But yeah, no, the music video will be released. I'll give it to you, Star, and you, Serge, so that you can release it tomorrow.
Okay.
The video is gonna be live on WooWorld.com. We were gonna wait till the night before Christmas to release it, but you know what I'm saying, if it's causing all this commotion and everybody's asking all these questions, let's give them all these answers.
Yeah, you know me. I always want to see.
Yeah, you know.
So I go straight to the source and be like, listen, what's going on here? Why are they tagging me or adding me as friends? Like,
and it's crazy. So
everybody knows that I'm just like not into negativity at all.
Shout out my Uncle Lou for bringing me down to Florida. You know, giving my mom a chance and bringing her down to Florida when we were living in New York. He brought us down to Florida and gave my mom an opportunity to change her life. You know what I'm saying? My mom almost died of cancer, and she bounced back. You know what I mean? She's running a senior living facility. You know what I mean?
You're a very good son because you knew your mom did what she had to when she had to because she got played.
Yeah, you know it's crazy. My mom tells me that all the time.
She's a very loyal woman, and it's not her fault that a man was not a loyal man. He was playing to women, and they became enemies.
Yeah, and it's nuts because his mom said the same thing. Like if my mom would have met, Mercy, they would have liked each other. They wouldn't have been any bad blood.
Because they're really good girls. They did what they had to do for their children, but they had a lot of them, so it was hard times. I just want before you play the song, just shout out Alicia Hewitt, Amelia Hewitt. You know what I'm saying? My grandma Lee, Lulu and Michael. You know what I'm saying? Rosa, Jasmine, Anthony, Brandon, and Alex, the twins, all the babies I know, Orlando that I got as family because they're really, really, really motivation in me. Like these babies, like they make you feel like a family, even though you still feel outcasted.
I'm outcasted to the third power, but when I go around them, there's no. It's Clay. It's Uncle Clay. Like, the love is there, and they turned around like 360. And say I talked to the dad, which is my dad's brother. And I talk to the twins often. And, they're straight A students. I go out there and I've mentored these kids to just be around them and show them positive influence. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
It's just
Oh no, that's just that.
It's a real big deal when it boils down to it, because my mom's she's like, I don't want to talk about it. She's at the point of where she knows that this is gonna go left. There's gonna be a movie about this whole situation. There's gonna be
about you, I'll do me.
A video. So
all right, I'm about to run this track.
Yeah, most def.
Give us an intro to it.
So this is the Demons record that everybody been talking about. Everybody wanted me to take down. Ain't no taking down shit. I'm not doing that. I stand 10 toes down for my message, and I tell everybody the same thing every time. If you can't change the people around you, change the people around you. I'm willing to die for the message that I stand for. So this is now the Demons record. Shout out Grandma Lee, Uncle Lou, if you listening, man. I know I ain't come see you today, but I'm doing what I was told, and that's stand up for my family.
Beautiful.
This is the moment.
Demons, man.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're hearing right now is in the video. If you watch, you'll see me praying over it. Yeah, you'll see me praying over him.
It was a little bit very.
Yeah,
I just see the footage of your uncle when he was passing away. That was like.
There's a visual of him passing away, like right there, and you'll see the tumor. It'll flash at you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a Demons record playing live, man. Real love is forever. It's just words that from the movie The Crow. He would repeat to me, just tell me all the time, like, real love is forever. Like when I die, just keep my memory. So it says, I heard Dad make grandmoms cry. My dad called my grandma's basically told me, he's like, what you doing? Like, how you chilling with him? So he kind of took offense that I'm chilling with his mom. So this record spawned. It's called Demons. I got demons, 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 I got demons. What you're listening to right now is a Demons record playing live on Chopping It Up with Starshare. Stay tuned, man. I got demons, I got demons, I got demons, I got demons. I'm saving my soul.
Hand stepping knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I'm righteous. I'm a Gemini, got two faces, and the other half you won't like me. My family living in sin, and I know love of life, but I'm writing. But my brother gave you, my mama gave you, my cousin Rosa, she dyking. Across the water, we're spending bronze, yes, every clay, I'm writing it up. Pops cheating, my mother, I told her his own mama won't fight. Her mercy was your side, bitch, and them kids, we look just like them. Your fucking what kid died, you told my mom you won't fight, but I got demons. I got demons.
So when my uncle, who I call my father, he was on his deathbed. You know what I'm saying? Like his wife don't even know he came down to see my uncle, and he never told his wife he came to see my mother when he came to see my uncle. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? And let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? My mom to this day, she's like, she hides that picture, bro. She took one picture with her, bro, and she told me, she's like, don't you dare put this on Facebook. And she knows, bro. I got the cards, man, to play. The truth, man. Shout out all my fans, man. All my friends, John Paul. Shout out JP, PJ. Shout out Chris Samples. Big Dylan.
Big Just. Everybody in the fam knows the truth. I'm up here and we out here. I'm generation is both. I admit I used to burn, but I just said to get loose.
Julie Bahabo. This is going on. I'm waving hello to like 50 people in here. Jamie McLeod, Sean Johanna McGuire. Appreciate that, man. Stomp down in the club, boy, we don't fuck with you. I got demons, I got demons. I was started when I was dreaming. Tattoo my eyelids, I'm basic. Yeah, I'm basic. On these beaches, homeboy, yeah. So on the record, We Are Strong, his brother's talking. And his brother's message is basically, oh, so the next time you get a chance to talk, you're really gonna go in, huh? He just gets to laughing. He gonna put it out there. We ain't playing. I got demons, I got demons. I got demons.
Y'all save my soul.
Demons.
I got demons. I got demons. I got
I'm videoing all you guys live so you can see who paid attention to this live. Look at this. Shout out all the homies and all the bros, bro. Everybody in here, man. Everybody. Oh, yeah. I got demons. I see you singing it.
That's dope.
Demons. I got demons. I got demons. I got demons. I got demons. Shout out Russ Paul, man. Yeah, the big bro Russ, man. You know what time it is, Russ. No problem, Chris. You know what time it is? Listen to it live, man. Shout out Russ Paul, man. The big bro. You're a promoter. I see you doing shows and stuff. I fuck with you, Ross. Big bro Russ. Yeah, yeah.
Yo, that song is dope. I'm jamming. I fucks with that.
Demons.
I fucks with that. I'm just like, you start singing it in your head like you're part of that rap song.
So that was the first one. You said you got another one.
Yeah, we got a second.
The one that I heard.
The second is the one you heard, and that's gonna be we're gonna release that on SoundCloud within a few days. Yeah.
I need that exclusive, man.
Yeah, no, I got you. I need that exclusively spun on the radio.
That's what I'm saying. I need that
got
exclusive.
you. I got you.
Drop that on
Is still sure gonna be there? Yeah. Of course she is.
Why are you always gonna make this about shit?
You wedge yourself
It's happening on my show. It's happening on my show. It happens on my
Bring it
show.
up with wedge here.
Listen,
Wedge yourself in.
he's trying to take my show right in front of my face.
Nah. I've known him, yo. He's a vet. He's a Flow Higher radio
yeah?
vet.
Man, talk to
Did
him.
you even know about that drama? No,
He
because
been on
I'm
blood
there
sessions.
for you,
Yeah,
Clay.
Yeah.
I am here
Talk
for
to
you.
him.
I've been there.
I'll be there both ways.
I saw something that was a disturbance, and guess what I did?
She saw a disturbance in the force.
I was like, you know what? Let me hit him
We
up
are the
because
people.
I know Clay. I know Clay. Clay, let's talk about this. How
Yeah,
we
man.
gonna handle it?
Yeah, like
But did
you know what's
did
crazy?
you reach out to him?
You know what's crazy? I still gotta come back to.
Because nobody hit me.
I still gotta. It's yeah. And I would have thought that she didn't add.
That's
She
what I
add.
said.
She didn't
He
add
doesn't
him.
probably know.
And now, he don't know.
He probably
That's
had her.
He has no idea.
He didn't check.
He didn't see that live. Trust me. And
Nobody hit me
trust
up.
me.
I'm mad
didn't-
because she didn't hit me up.
Yeah.
Now I feel like,
No. So you know what's crazy? All that means is that I'll be back on Blunt Sessions to talk about it.
There you go.
More and you know what, Star? You should be there.
More Flow Higher Radio. That's what I heard.
More Flow High
That's
Radio.
what I
More
told
stuff,
her.
man.
She was like, I was like, nah, he's a vet. He's already been on.
Yeah, shout out to just the whole movement of what you guys is doing. You know what I'm saying? For the city. I see how many artists and individuals you're giving platforms to discuss and have radio airtime on the radio. So that's supportive, man. Shout out to 352 Spring Hill, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't get a lot of play on the sides. So when we get out here, you know what I'm saying, we try to do the things right. We definitely appreciate what you guys are doing for just the city. You know
I
what I'm
need that
saying?
copy, bro. You need to send me that.
Bro, it's nothing. I'll get to the studio tonight and I got you.
Before you go to SoundCloud, I need that.
I got you.
I will go on. Listen, I will go on live and just do a 5-minute live.
Just listening.
Is this called chopping up with
just to play that track?
I'm with it.
I caught that.
I think the moment it takes away from you, Star.
Yeah, I think Star's
The
in the
moment you
feelings.
notice
She
it's
need
taken away
that
from you,
energy
Star.
back.
Listen,
Let him have some time,
he's
man.
been having the whole time.
That's what I do.
Game time.
Yo, we're turning up tonight. Where we gonna go?
Can we talk about
Pegasus.
Yes, let's talk about
Let's
this.
talk about last night.
Yes.
Let's go have you
such a
stuck on the couch all day today.
Listen.
I was so drunk off of last night.
I gave him a shirt last week. I gave him a shirt last week and it worked.
When you get to my age, you can't process alcohol no more.
Listen,
I am not a drinker for all my fans watching. I don't drink.
Good.
Listen.
Keep it that way.
Yeah, no
I
That
drinking.
shit
gave
had me on the couch all day today.
I
No
gave him a
drink.
shirt last week and
She's
it
like,
totally
I'm over here
worked.
cutting hair. I'm like, I'm stuck.
If you drank Serge's liver right now, you'd be drunk.
Dear
No,
Lord.
for real, my liver is.
If you
Yeah,
kissed
so-
him,
Listen, I need
from
an
the
engineer. I need a
saliva.
backup engineer. Listen, for everybody watching, please help me.
Let's talk about
Seriously, I need a day off.
So we got all of the bad energy. Let's talk about some positive energy.
Oh yeah.
I got
So
spinning.
let's tell them about the venue real quick.
You got a new venue? I'm performing. I'm performing the new Demons record on the grand
I
opening.
gotta see the second floor.
Okay.
It opens in 2 weeks.
First floor, third floor, it's not gonna happen because they don't have
Okay.
that type of setup for that.
Yeah.
Second floor, they're having a New Year's party. That's when they're going to debut it. Those are the hottest spots.
See, I'm there.
Shout out to JoJo.
I'm there.
Out in Ybor City, right next to what's it called?
What up, Joe?
Why am I forgetting right now?
You passed the Ritz?
On the radio, man. Cool.
It's between the Ritz and it's between Prana. It's called Tangra.
Okay.
Bro, when I tell you this shit is going to be the hottest club in the city.
I'm with it, bro. I'm with it.
We were going to do the show the other night.
I'm with it.
I say, yeah.
Listen, I'm with it. Let's with it.
We was there last night. When I tell you, bro, it's official.
I need that show performance.
I had a great
Book that.
time.
You got me.
Yes.
I'm ready there.
Love this spot.
I'm already there.
Yeah.
Didn't I have a great time, sir?
Yes. We show the stars you did a thing.
So yeah, so let's talk about this.
Like I do all the time.
What we doing right now with some of this positive energy we're about to give to the fans. The 200 albums is finished. The 400 plus music videos is complete. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna give it to them Christmas night. So prior to Christmas, we're gonna drop every single take all of the videos.
Okay.
Take all of the albums and literally leak everything at one time and just give everything for free to the fans at one time. Merry Christmas from Generation Changes, the Nightmare Before Christmas. You're going to receive 200 albums of music, the Addiction album, and these videos. Free of charge, just for the fan.
So is it all going to be on one video or just a bunch of stuff at once?
Well, this is what I did. So I had my daughter, shout out to Millie Matrix, man. She really helped me with the whole YouTube playlist thing because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So I playlisted the videos in succession of how they go and are released.
Yeah.
So I'm going to drop a playlist Christmas night for you guys to be able to watch. But everything will officially be live online for all fans to go and get it, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what time it is.
I'm sorry. So you said Christmas Eve, you dropping everything.
Dropping everything. You know crazy? You know it's not, brother. Shout out to Raymond, you know what I'm saying? And I just what we doing right now, so we gonna give all the 200 albums to the fans for free. I'm not gonna charge any of the fans. I'm gonna drop it on that Piff and Coast to Coast, and we're gonna leak these albums on Spotify. I'm linking up with shout out to Big Bro Just Go. I'm linking up with a few people in the city, and I'm looking to do something pretty positive. Bring all the artists together, start throwing a bunch of shows in the city, and get our city looked at for not just my own benefit. I think there's a lot of talent in Tampa that needs to be seen and deserves to be platformed that doesn't get platformed. And I think that because I have this world record and I have the world looking at me for what they're looking at me for, I feel as if instead of being, the person that just takes all the clout tokens, puts them in his bag and runs off, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to open up the doors for the city. Hopefully I can get a few artists that I know on your show booked up for some radio interviews because I think that they got talent. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that I can do my part in helping and start throwing there's a benefit that I'm throwing which is for single moms, you know what I'm saying, out there that had to do what my mom did. And I'm literally going to try to start a nonprofit for single parents, whether mothers or dads, because, dads do it too, So I'm going to take this a step further and try to start a nonprofit for any parents that need help, you know what I'm saying, with children that they're raising, whether it's mentorship, whether it's just somebody like a YMCA type of brother being there, somebody to talk to. I got a few friends of mine that are not, they don't feel bad about helping kids. So we're going to start throwing events, something I call Generation Changer Day for the kids at a park in Hernando County, which I did a few years back for a few kids that their dad was incarcerated. And I brought all their kids out to a park, and we had kind of a matrix day to let them know that they can still be positive and chase their dreams while their dad was away. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the things that I'm going through and the things that I'm being able to take part in, I'm going to use it as a part of
define who you are.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you were born a different. I had a situation with my daughter. My daughter that's sick.
Yeah.
Because he was working on a project with her, so I'm excited,
right.
And I can't wait to share all the details about that.
That's right.
Because he's actually going to make her dreams come true.
Yeah.
She's really been going through a lot, and he offered to set up studio in my house and everything.
Yeah,
so we have something
studio.
fun to show everybody. It's going to be crazy. And I'm very creative, so
yeah.
I'm working with an artist. I'm creative, and It's 2 artists, my daughter and him, and it's gonna be something sick.
I'm definitely down for that, and it's crazy because we also have the recording studio in Tampa already set up for whenever it's ready to go down. Shout out to my homie Rui Bang. He's a producer out of New York, but he moved out here and he's got a recording studio in his crib. But we're about to get the building together. It's kind of like a generation change, an unknown location studio. But if you need studio time,
you always be keeping secrets.
Make sure your bag's right. You know what's crazy? I never.
Listen, I'll
man.
tell you the day of.
Yeah, you know, and it's true. Yeah, shout out to Sesh, man. You know what I'm saying?
He
Sesh
does all these secret little parties in Tampa.
Yeah, shout out my bro Taco Sesh.
And he sends you an invite in your inbox, and then if he tells you where it's at, you get to go.
You never hit me back with that. What happened? I was ready.
So they got so that night. So Taco Sesh Tuesday got canceled. Because of
the other joint thing. Okay.
Well, they got canceled just because due to stoners can't make plans and have Christmas at the same time. So shout out my bros who can't have any plans and make plans. But yeah, no. So they can't make plans around Christmas. They need a full month off of Christmas before they can plan a stoner event. But it's cool. We're gonna be back with the events real soon. Tickets will be sold. There'll be free tickets given out as well. Shout out to DJ Big Blaze. Shout out to the Good Life Sesh. You know what I'm saying? Oh, bro, you say that, bro. There's so many people at these sessions, bro. You do not want that mess. Are you kidding me? Isn't this the building for the?
Yeah.
No. We're all on probation by the night out, bro.
No.
Oh, Dunzo.
If we do it on the Saturday, it'll clear out by Monday.
Get the Hey, bro, I'm gonna put this out there. We want to have a smokers party at the probation building.
You already said too much.
Lawyer in the house. Lawyer in the house,
bro.
Shit.
On the spot.
Oh God! Don't worry, guys. We're gonna have a lawyer there with us. So when shit goes down, he's just gonna be the one talking.
Listen, we'll open the doors. Open the windows.
Don't underestimate the power of the law.
I promise. I promise.
Okay, so wait a minute. So now that we went there, shout out to my pop brothers at law in California.
Yes.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about these 25 words you say to the police when they pull you over if you got some marijuana in your car. It's gonna be I'm not discussing. It's why did you pull me over? I'm not discussing my day. Am I free to go or am I being detained? If you are detained, you invoke the fifth and you shut the fuck up when the police ask questions. I'm just telling you guys the truth, man. Shout out to my pop brothers of law, pop brother Mark and Craig. Shout out to Cannabis Talk 101. My West Coast homies, it's a blessing of what we're doing with this.
I love those guys.
Bruh, they are powerful, bro.
Yes,
when I tell you they're powerful.
Straight to the point. They're like,
bro,
shut the
fuck up. You know, don't talk to the police when they approach you. Use your 25 words. And I'll make sure we plug in this. You know what I'm saying?
I don't answer questions.
Yeah, that's right. 25 words.
Call who?
You don't call nobody?
1-800-DICK.
Dear Lord.
What?
That's not my phone number. I just want to throw it out there.
Worst case scenario, you call the Myersburg.
That's right. You hit me up on Facebook, and hopefully I got a card for you to call my lawyer.
So many ways.
So yeah, no.
Excuse me, is this the 1-800-DICK number? I just want to make a phone call real quick. Over, and I do know what to do. So
shout out to Sabrina Burns and Splack TV. You know what I'm saying? We're doing a lot of work behind the scenes. But no, the Pop Brothers of Law. What I'm doing right now. Working with a few people. Shout out Just Go. I'm gonna have him come up here and try to get an interview with you guys because he got some music. But what we're doing with the Pop Brothers at Law is basically I'm going to start my West Coast movement on the East Coast, and obviously you know about the sessions that are going down. So we
get invites.
We need to make sure that we can contain these 25 words and give it back to the fans. Let me make sure I give that to the fans live on the web and on air. So why did you pull me over? I'm not discussing my day. Am I free to go or am I being detained? If you are detained, invoke the fifth and shut the fuck up. And shout out to my homie pop brother Mark and Craig, because it's just like,
yo, are they established out here?
They are not established on the South. It's all the West Coast, bro. It's all a part of the East Coast, because I got some.
Not saying
I got some lawyer friends. You know what I'm saying? I got some lawyer friends. My other lawyer friends need to meet. They need to have a lawyer friend party.
Yeah.
And let his friends
25 coming together.
I'm coming.
You ever heard of the Pop Brothers in Law?
No. You know the Pop Brothers?
No. Bro, you got to follow these dudes, bro. So listen, let me tell you how you can go viral.
All right.
How you can go viral. There are two lawyers that literally are telling people how to defend themselves when it comes to the marijuana laws.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, Literally, they get on camera. And they got people that, you know what I'm saying, they're teaching a whole crowd. They'll have like 700 people in the crowd, and they teach them these 25 words to say to the police when they get pulled over.
Thing. I have never dabbled in criminal law. So that's the thing.
I promise you.
The Pop Brothers in Law, man.
Make sure you
follow them, do my version of the civil side.
I just want to say that I've been a very good girl.
I'm going to need you.
Because he has not dabbled in criminal law.
Yeah, no, listen.
So I've been really good.
You want to link up with
you know, if he starts dabbling in criminal law, somebody get in trouble.
Yeah, dope.
I'll tell you more about it.
Okay, what's
They're
that?
huge right now.
When I tell you that the Pop Brothers at Law are one of the biggest entities in the world right now, because they're establishing, you know, your rights to individuals, and these guys have Cannabis Talk 101 that you can help and get involved in the green zone, in the green rush, and become compliant with the marijuana laws.
Because I'm going to be doing a video really soon for they were called High as Fuck. Mm-hmm. They were at our show a couple of shows ago. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to be releasing a video that I'm going to do with their merchandise. So you guys want to see it, because I'm going to be wearing fishnets.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Over here playing with us.
Dear Lord.
If that's going to happen, I'm going to have to be high as fuck.
Don't be playing. Thank you.
For that video, I'm going to set it up. I'm going to set it up in the comfort of my home.
Okay, yeah.
And
PG-13. PG-13.
Where are the
changes.
children going to be?
Listen,
Generation changes will be listening.
In my room. I put them in cages at night, you know.
Whoa.
Whatever.
Yeah, so I mean the next thing we're doing right now, 208 albums of music, 400 plus videos are available. It's really a big deal for myself to bring this Nightmare Before Christmas to the fans, because I'm literally giving this whole entire project of this Guinness Book of World Record title. So this is all I ask of the fans. When you find this Guinness Book of World Record title and then you get this gift for Christmas, is that you start sharing it on your social media and just let people know what's going on. My campaign is my motto is my campaign. Don't like my shit, share my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, some people know that somebody's doing something badass and they won't even like it.
That's right.
You guys are haters.
No, they're not haters. They just don't participate.
Like, you know,
like Frankie Fingers.
Like fucking
wow, you gotta go there?
Yes,
you gotta go there right now.
As we go full circle.
Yeah.
Shout out
I feel
shout out my cousin Janine.
over empowered right now.
For real. I miss you, Janine.
Because I'm
on the radio right now.
Frankie, come back soon.
So let's talk about this whole cannabis movement thing. So right now we got this whole Cannabis Talk 101, the Pop Brothers at Law. What we're doing with this is basically, letting fans know that a lot of people don't know that, cannabis is not just, people just being, addicted to weed. There's really a lot of medicinal properties that come to the cannabis plant. And I've broken a few components down, when it comes to the plant to help children that have epileptic seizures. I help a young lady by the name of, we'll just say she's John Paul's mom. She has COPD. And this medical marijuana gummy bear that I've created also stops her from coughing so much. I have Gina Powers, who's currently another one of the CBD. She is one of the patients that is going to give a testimonial about what the CBD, what the gummy bear does to her as for her pain. So it's not just like like people looking at marijuana as a bad thing. Marijuana is really not a bad thing. It's because Big Pharma put it in light for it to be a bad thing that it is now a Schedule 1.
Holy shit, Serge and I are agreeing on something.
But I just feel like it's not talked about enough. I feel like marijuana is not understood enough, and with the power of the Pop Brothers at Law and my lawyers, I'm bringing the 25 words. I'm bringing the 25 words to life.
Did you get a chance to chill with them?
Yeah, bro. I got the whole interview on Cannabis Talk 101.
Fucking missed all that.
Yeah, bro. I did Cannabis Talk, bro. Yeah, bro. I don't say nothing because I just told you, Christmas is a nightmare before Christmas, so we're dropping all of this stuff. So everything's going to come to fruition.
It doesn't matter. It's me, bro.
So Generation Changer TV.
It's fucking me, yo.
So look. So yeah. So. With the power of the Pop Brothers at Law, what I'm doing is literally making sure that the fans they get the music on a whole different platform. We're gonna take it down off that piff eventually and put it on Spotify.
That's what you should do.
We are. It's coming. But so check this out. So this is how we gonna do it.
But you don't want to lose those numbers.
I know that, but just understand this.
Yeah, I know.
Clay-Huete. So you know how Soul died?
Yeah.
Clay-Huete's about to die.
Oh, so you coming out with something new?
And it's gonna be the rise of the Graveyard Boy.
Are you gonna?
It's the new rap name straight out is gonna be the DAGRAVEBOY. The Graveyard Boy. Yeah. So we're gonna kill off. We're gonna kill off Soul.
I like it.
We're gonna kill off. Listen, we're killing off Clay-Huete, and even though he just dropped these albums. That's all gonna go away, and the Graveyard Boys are gonna drop too.
Excuse me.
Exactly.
Excuse me. Can I ask a question here?
Yes.
Go ahead and ask.
Good question. Don't fuck up.
Clay-Huete.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
Oh, I need to get closer to Mike.
Here we go. What's in this? What's in this stuff?
Let me hold this really good. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Sweet Jesus.
This is the preemptive apology, right?
Here we go.
There we go.
Is my show
Yeah.
Oh, we knew it.
Yes.
We knew it.
the first show
No, it's
Yes.
not.
that you have released in Florida
No.
that you're your new
I can tell
name?
you no.
What if it's going to be
Yes.
I love you, baby.
Yes.
I love you, baby.
So make sure you go on
So
Instagram.
guys,
He's a
remember
very
that.
intelligent
Yeah, on
man. He'll tell you
Instagram.
what you wanted to hear.
Hit Instagram and
We
go
learned that
follow
clarity.
the
Like,
Graveyard Boy.
flattery?
So right now, for nobody knowing, we secretly dropped 100 videos on Instagram 4 days ago under the Graveyard Boy on
You're so
Instagram.
stupid, bro.
There is 100 videos right
So
now.
friends, he is the graveyard.
All
Yeah,
member.
the Graveyard Boy.
breaking news,
The
man.
Here's
first
some shit.
time
Yeah.
But that's
he
next
released
level shit.
his
Yeah,
name.
there's 100.
was on my show.
If you got your phone, break out your phone and go to
That's
Instagram
hilarious.
and
Go
go
check it out,
ahead.
baby.
Create another profile.
I created another profile, another montage of this person,
Just
You know
drop
what
and
you
gonna
remind
drop
me
it
of?
as the alter ego.
You remind me of Starshire. She changed his alter ego.
Really?
Come on, again. Wait a minute.
Is that what you did?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
God damn, let him live.
All right,
It's all good. So yeah, so
So let's
I'm
talk.
sorry.
Remember one
Me
episode
and
talking
him,
about pathological
me and him
narcissism?
vibe. Me and him vibe.
Right here.
We just vibe. I'm just letting him know that we vibe.
yeah, so the Graveyard Boy is coming, and shout out Just Go, shout out Impact Era, shout out
That's next level shit.
yeah,
Yo, props to you for that.
bro. So this is the thing. So now the design is, you remember how they had Saw, right? They did the whole Saw character.
Yeah.
I went out and bought
Jigsaw.
I bought a ventriloquist dummy of myself of the Graveyard
I
Boy.
hate you.
There's a so there's gonna be a narrative dummy telling you what's gonna go on, like the Saw character,
Hold up.
and he's gonna be introducing DA
That's
Graveyard
what I'm
Boy.
saying.
Yes, I know you don't believe it. Tell me that it's not there, Serge.
Yo, bro. You
DA Graveyard Boy, the Graveyard Boy, instead of the Graveyard Boy. Yes, there should be 108 plus visuals posted for the fans on the Graveyard Boy.
why?
DAYARD. No, Graveyard Boy. Yeah. DAGRAVEYARDBOY. And there's 100 plus videos on there, and all you'll see is numbers, but each number is a video. So yes, we've secretly hidden 100 videos from the fans and started a whole new Instagram account to drop the 200 albums under the Graveyard Boy. So the Graveyard Boy, when he hits Spotify, he's gonna hit the Spotify running, and he's gonna drop 200 albums straight.
See now.
Yeah.
I keep getting big L.
And where did we
Nah,
learn this?
DA
What show?
on you are you searching
Chopping it up with
YouTube.
Starshire, yo.
Instagram, bro?
Oh,
Instagram.
Happening,
Yeah.
baby.
I dropped 100 videos on Instagram.
Instagram.
On Instagram.
This guy.
On Instagram. So I loaded it all to the
hate
Instagram TV.
You're
And
always so fucking innovative with your shit.
innovative, bro.
I just spit that
Innovative,
on my
bro.
gum on for
And you
him.
don't say
Are you
shit.
Don't say
jealous?
nothing.
What's going
He
on?
does some shit overnight.
I
but
does
oh,
something
by the
overnight
way,
and do it, and because the thing is, it's the nightmare before Christmas. I had to hide all of
now I
these
gotta
gifts,
go through Instagram and look at all these
I
stuff.
just-
all of these videos, bro.
I just want to say, like, so you know, he's very motivated and with the art that he's actually performing, and he's in with our community, and he's so busy, and he's always checking up on my daughter.
I'm the soon-to-be
Yep.
expert in one of my litigation cases.
Almost definitely, bro.
Listen,
Most
I
definitely.
appreciate
I almost
that.
hired him right here with his fucking talk.
Oh
Is that
man,
the one with
I'm
the,
down.
like,
I'm down. I'm willing to work, bro.
Ventriloquist dummy?
Yeah, it's a ventriloquist dummy that I got.
Don't worry, I don't understand the hype either.
Yeah.
You're so stupid.
Don't understand the hype, man. I'm a normal human being,
I
man.
admire you that with
that is the funniest title ever.
So you found me. What do you see? What do you see?
Follow. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
All right, I gotta do this.
Yeah, the Graveyard Boy on Instagram.
Yo, he's
Instagram,
even got a number.
Yes.
I'm scrolling down.
Yes.
61, 60, 59, 58. You're
all
such a jerk.
All the way to
you're such a jerk,
instead
bro.
of the D-A,
Good
Graveyard
Lord.
Boy. Yeah, D-A-G-R-A-V-E.
Yo, who's your marketing guy? Did you come up with this by yourself?
Me sitting in the studio and telling myself I have to figure out a way to give this music to the people.
I got Jan.
Yep, the Graveyard Boy.
You know what? This is what makes him more of an asshole. He's got 99, 100, 100, 100, 101. Why do you have 3 100s?
So because of the three, so I want you to hit. I want you
3 episodes.
I want you to hit. I want you because we did a video
for each one.
We did a video for 100 twice.
Sure.
We did a video for 100 twice, and in the middle is the middle is the picture of the 100 that says. I want you to read it out loud if you can. There's the middle one.
Okay.
The picture of the 100, not the videos. Click.
I'm looking at the video.
Yeah, click the picture. There's a picture that says 100 that you're looking at. There's 300s, right?
Yeah.
And the middle one's the picture. Click the picture and read it.
So
there's a strategy behind it, sir.
Reached this level.
Hold on, wait. Let him say it. Go ahead.
You have reached this level.
Yeah.
You have already seen 100 total music videos from Clay, which is a new world record.
That's right.
By him to the tape.
That's right.
For the most world record music videos in the world.
That's right.
We just want to thank the fans for all the support and all the love shown.
That's right.
This guy.
So
Bro,
I secretly broke another world record. I put 100 music videos on Instagram.
Question.
Yes, we did do it the first time on Starshare Show. Just want to
No.
No.
Okay.
Don't give her any.
Yeah.
Don't give her
more ammunition.
No ammo, no fuel, none of
Let's
that.
not do that here.
Right?
Really?
You're gonna end up in handcuffs.
Self-promotion?
All right.
No,
Hey.
let's not do the Starshare promotion.
You're not gonna do this here because
wow.
we're gonna end up. Somebody's gonna end up
She's trying to
in
be humble
handcuffs,
now.
Oh God.
and it's
Don't
not gonna
do
be
that.
me. I'm just kidding.
Don't do that.
You don't want me to put him in handcuffs?
that's me.
I'm saying.
He wants to be in handcuffs, right?
Hey, I'm down.
Don't do that. Don't
He
listen
said
to
he's down. He said, "Don't listen to that."
Trust me. If she puts you in handcuffs, you probably won't be leaving here for a while.
Okay. Dear Lord.
Don't do it.
Gotcha.
Well,
live on
And I think all the locksmiths
chopping
are
it up
closed.
with
I
Starship.
think all the locksmiths are closed for the weekend.
yes, they
So
are.
don't trust me.
I know my timings in life.
Gotcha.
Anyways, did you go to school for business? Like, how did your ambition happen the way it's happening? Because I went to school for business, but I do business. I'm not an accountant, but I became an accountant. But I apply my knowledge into the artwork of that I enjoy.
You know what's nuts?
Did
is that-
how did you get into the mindset?
You know what's crazy is I have never gone to school for the
You want to
music.
sign me up?
I have
What?
mixed. I have definitely not gone to school for any of the music I've done. I actually met up with a teacher, and it's crazy because back in the day I met up with a teacher that was teaching music at a school that I couldn't afford, and I sat outside. I was kind of just smoking weed on the outside, and I saw him, and he was like, "What are you doing here? You're gonna get ran off the property." And I was like, "Listen, I just need to know how to mix and master because I'm trying to chase this world record." And he was like, "Man, that's uncalled for. There's no way you can do it." You know what I mean? But I was like, "Look, I'll give you some weed, and you just give me some knowledge of what I got to do when it comes to mixing and mastering." And he was like, "All right, fine. Look, we'll smoke. We'll try this out." So 1 week turned to 2, 2 weeks turned to 3, and about a month goes by. He's teaching me, the mixing and mastering of the boards in a program by the name of HUETES Pro. So I just started writing, and after I promised myself that after I knew how to, which is like create the music from start to finish, I was going to solidify a world record, and I made sure that I solidified it.
Has there been? How many times have you been like, you know what? Maybe I should just stop.
You know what? That's a great question because music has been my motivation since my uncle passed away. My uncle passed away and my mom caught cancer and she lost, her reproductive organs, both of her breasts. She just went through it and she bounced back. So music was like my best friend when, I needed somebody.
You use this because you don't give a fuck about the money.
Nah, I dropped 200 albums for free.
Like, you're not trying to make money. Like, you could have, because that Demon song, I was vibing to that shit. Like, I was like, yo, I want to hear this in the club. Like, I want to be like, yes. Yeah. Okay, and you know how I do? When I go to the club, I like to fucking be in fishnets and shit. Like, sexy shit. And that was one of them. I would have been vibing with that. So, song. Like, you know what I mean? But you're just like, you're giving your art form out. You're expressing yourself. And at the same time, you're like going to different type of groups. Like if you support the cancer side, and then you support the kids that didn't have dad like you. Yeah, you know what I mean. I want to give it out to James Winston. Really? James Winston, yeah. My son.
How do you say his name again?
Winston.
His first name?
James.
Okay, you did good. You rounded it up really nice. No. Okay. You mispronounced it twice in a row.
I'm sorry.
You were
James Winston. Yeah. I want to give him a shout out. So I'm a single mom. My son doesn't have a male role model in his life. I don't introduce my son to anyone. Mm-hmm. I'm very, very private with my kids. Like, I'm not going to give my son a chance or hopes, like thinking somebody would be able more, because, you know, I am not going to hurt his heart.
Understandable.
So I try to be very guy savvy for him. I am in the male dominated industry. I am a barber. Amen. So I learn from men, and I learn and I teach my son. And when people meet them, when people meet him, they think he's a scholar and a gentleman. He opens
but he's
doors.
Not.
No, he is.
No, I'm kidding.
He tested out genius, and he
can't
also
be a scholar unless you graduate.
He's a scholar
he's scholarly.
He doesn't need to graduate. He's already. He tested out genius in school, and him and his two teammates leaded his school in the robotics team, and they went to recently compete at the Glacier Museum.
That's dope as fuck.
And,
with the James.
Yeah, and from that, James picked some schools that he helps out with certain programs. Like in his school, he funds the robotics team and stuff like that. And we were invited to go to Eddie V's with him and his family.
Awesome.
Right? Because my his grades are good. He's an honor roll student. And then we go there, and he gives him a Nintendo Switch, a signed football.
You really gave him a Switch, though?
Yes. He gave him...
Serge's like, I get a Switch.
He gave him a gift card to buy...
I think Jameis Winston needs to be concentrating on football. He threw 4 interceptions today.
Doesn't matter. Listen.
Shut the fuck up right now.
Don't you worry about that.
Shut the fuck up right now.
Star.
Let me continue.
Listen. Get him Zelda. He's going to fucking love that game.
Okay, let me continue.
For 2 weeks.
Okay, we're going to get him
like
that.
Striking Vipers?
No, it's open world. It's Zelda, but it's open fucking world.
You got the bell.
Listen. You know what I did? I don't give a fuck. I was linked. I climbed a fucking tree, sat there for half a day, took out my bow and arrow, and shot a deer. It's like that. It's like GTA, but with Zelda mixed.
Okay, can I continue my story?
Amazing. Get him Zelda.
I'm gonna get him Zelda.
I'm gonna
get him Zelda for Christmas.
Right? Thank you.
And I'm gonna say this is from the idea from my.
Yes. He will thank you forever.
For Serge.
I promise you.
The founder of Fly Radio.
He's gonna fucking love you.
Okay. Next. So he also gave us tickets. We went to the stadium, and there was a bunch of kids. And after we went to dinner at Eddie V's, okay, gave him also a Grave by Beats.
No, don't go too far.
Details.
Huh? What did you have at Eddie V's?
Yeah,
I had the most delicious rare steak.
What kind of steak? What is what matters?
I had a rare steak.
What kind of steak?
Was it cold?
Was it a ribeye? Was it a New York strip?
I think it was filet mignon.
What the fuck?
I don't know what it was.
You gotta have it marbled with fucking fat.
Filet mignon is bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was,
but
ribeye.
Yes, ribeye.
I don't know what it was.
Mix a little bit of fat in there.
Come on, do you see me? It was a very great steak. All the parents like, oh my god, this is so bloody, and I'm like, this is the perfect steak. It was the perfect steak. It was bloody just right.
Medium well.
This steak was bloody.
I do my medium because it's like.
This steak was bloody just right.
Richard, why are you playing with me?
You know why? Because I'm a
Richard, no. Listen.
Where's the steak place after this?
Listen.
He's saying Ruth Chris, but I've never been here. Don't
listen.
Listen.
We'll have an appetizer.
Listen.
You can have
bloody
bread.
Steak
Don't fucking play
The
with
right
me.
way is actually a delight.
I'm a steak guy.
Like when it's bloody, it's delicious.
God, you really
No.
never been to Roost Chris?
No, bro, look at me.
Vampire life.
I'll fucking.
Okay,
I'll really
man,
go
finish
there.
your
I'm
fucking
dead to have the
You
experience.
fat fucks.
I really will.
Shut the fuck
Bro,
up.
let's go to fucking Roost Chris. Please, God. Oh my God. Because I hear it go.
Stop being a fat ass.
Listen, he doesn't. Listen, they're like ranked in the top 10
I know.
in the country.
Yeah.
The steak is unbelievable there. It's like
Can we
starts at
pause
700
here?
degrees.
Stop being a fat fuck.
Let's go.
Let's go.
When are you going? When are you going? When are you
Roost
going?
Chris.
Today?
I have friends that work there actually.